there by number 58 on the play, Stephen Ranger out of Lakewood, a 5'11", 190-pound linebacker.
Wolfenbarger here rolling out, looking for Leonard Long the whole way. Leonard Long with a double move on the cornerback. And the cornerback actually made a nice close. Wolfenbarger decided he wasn't going to throw the ball on the run. He's just going to try to pick up a few more yards. But for a moment there, I thought Leonard Long was going to get that football very deep. And Granger was fortunate enough to be in the area and take the quarterback out, make him run with the football.
Backs in the I formation are Dennis at fullback, Mike Wynn, the tailback behind Wolfenbarger. Again, play action, heavy pressure, dumps it off, and it's broken up. Fortunately, it wasn't intercepted. Making a nice play was Mike Ross out of St. Pete Catholic. Heavy pressure after the fake to Dennis, and Wolfenbarger just got that one off.
Yeah, Ross used to playing linebacker. He told me he might get to play some linebacker tonight, but he's back there at the strong safety spot, looking to get a giving interception.
That's going to be his position probably in college. He's a great athlete, good hitter, 6'1", 185, and tremendous speed. And that was the final play of the first quarter with the score. The South 3, the North nothing. We'll take a break and be back with second quarter action. You're watching the Pinellas All-Star Football Classic on TWTV 47. One of the all-star cheerleaders for the North out of Palm Harbor University High School enjoying this beautiful evening. Third down and 8 though for the North squad. They're trailing at 3-0. On the draw play with some room was Wynn. Gosh, short of the first down. Thought he was going to have it, and there he is, the man we just spoke about, Mike Ross. He played linebacker, stepping up from the safety position, putting a huge whack on Mike Wynn to bring him down. And I thought for sure he's going to have a first down, Eric, and he missed it by 2 or 3 yards.
He put the brakes on Mike Wynn. That was an amazing hit. That was a collision. I think the police are on their way. Look at the head snap back. Ross, his head actually snapped back a little more, but he gets right back up and says, I hope you've got that on camera. That was amazing. Because I have plenty more left.
It's like Matt Galley on the punt. Make that 53 punting. That's Brandon May. Brandon with a short punt. Barely rolls across midfield. And the South once again with excellent field position. They'll play first and 10 from their 49. That's been the story of this game. Not great field position so far, Eric, for the North. And partially that's because of the special teams and the defensive play of the South unit. Take a look at this hit by Mike Ross on Wynn. Good clean hit. Got the forearms up and just drove him back. And that's a running back running with good speed and momentum after a gain of 6 yards or so.
That's what Ross did at quarterbacks this season for St. Pete Catholic. They had an outstanding 9-1 campaign.
Speaking of quarterbacks, Ron Mathis in the game. Now he's the classic drop back. He's going to fire it down this sideline. He's very accurate. It's going to be incomplete. A little bit of contact, but no ball. 34 on the coverage back there was Bryant Tisdale from Dunedin. He was trying to get the ball deep down to 83, Adam Randall, his teammate of Gibbs.
This is Mathis, and that's the reason why. It's his teammate from Gibbs. He has confidence that he can go up and catch this football. Just look how calm he is in the pocket. Just lost this one up. Casual throw, a little bit of contact. Had Randall out there, but the official's going to let him play a little bit. That's good.
That's a beautiful throw and a deep fade pattern here. That baby out for 45 or so yards from where he threw it. Put it right on the money. You see the big numbers. We featured him in our pregame show. 25 touchdowns in 11 games, just under 2,400 yards. This time he's going to toss the ball to Jason Teague. And Teague is going to carry it into North Territory down to the North 45. It'll set up a 3rd and 4 from there.
Teague's like, I'm looking to pick up some more yards. He didn't think he really had a good Time Warner Bowl game against St. Pete Catholic, although he didn't rush for more than 130 yards. But Teague, here's the type of guy who can be a workhorse for you, 20, 25 carries a game.
Mathis goes over to the sideline to get the play. On 3rd down and 4.
Put it in the air. Remember now the South has pretty good tight end, and McNally as well. out of St. Pete Catholic.
He's a pretty big one at 6'2", 220. Well, the backs in the I formation in front of him. Behind him are Davis and Teague. Mathis on play action with some time now, running out of time, and he is going to be run down from behind. That is Broward Holsley out of Clearwater High, 6'4", 265 with a fine defensive play. And he got some help, some early pressure at that time, and they ran into Holsley, who makes the play, and punting situation coming up for the South.
Watch Kirk Hoffman here, another guy we featured. A little play action. He's out there as the protector. And around the outside comes Mike Andrews, tries to fend him off, but he couldn't help but see Broward Holsley there slipping in as well. 6'4", 265. It's a big tornado.
There's the difference. Davis is a very good passer. He's got some good mobility, but that's the difference between, Ron Mathis, between him and Chris Davis. I doubt Holsley runs down Chris Davis, but he showed good speed for a big guy. Timeout on the field with 9:33 remaining second quarter. It's going to be 4th, 15, a punting situation coming up for the South. If the North can get any kind of a return, Eric, then maybe they'll have their best field position to start. They drive. They started from their 1 and their 20 on their 2 previous drives. Difference in the game, a 22-yard field goal by Chris Wechter.
Looking to get a good return here out of Roshan Marshall and Marcus Pascal, and Coach Davis out there for the special teams for the South, just to make sure the blocking assignments are picked up for the South team, because 6 rushers are allowed. You're not allowed to rush over the center, but you can take on McNally and try to get in there and block that punt. Remember, Scott Epstein, our sideline reporter, was telling us these are the Global Football Junior Championship rules that they adopted, because they used to play a 5-man front, really no rushing on special teams at all.
Yeah, not many teams play 5-man fronts anymore, so this is more of what these kids are going to be playing in college, the standard 4-3 alignment, 4 defensive backs.
Still wish they returned kickoffs. Almost had him talked into it. I was kind of playing the role of negotiator.
A lot of athletes, and let them run the ball, because you've got some great kickers in this game. If they get the ball up in the air, they're going to kick it in the end zone almost every time. McNally waiting, kick it away. Play resumes. They're on the far sideline talking to Gene Gordon right now, as the referee, Gail Blanton. Officiating crew tonight: Gail Blanton, Maurice Autry, Kevin Botham, Jim Gracie, Jamie Ream, Mike Riley, and Bill Jamison. Thank them for donating their time. Everyone volunteers the Palms Pinellas game to help out these young athletes, and they raise money to give scholarships to some of the outstanding players and band members and cheerleaders that are involved in this. Well, either McNally's got an NFL leg, or Pascal and Roshan are a little deep. They almost faked it there, almost blocked it. They're going to run it. Now he's going to throw it to a lineman at the last minute. Unless he was declared eligible, this is not going to work. There's a marker down back where he's going to punt it. So they came hard. I don't know if it was an illegal rush, Eric, or what, but there is a marker down by your referee, Gail Blanton. And really, that time, McNally did about all he could. Threw it to number 74. Rick Serrata out. Osceola is a 205-pound.
Should be a fullback. Should be a fullback away from that ball. Here we go. Probably a legal man downfield, or if they call the outside rush.
Serrata was listed as the right guard in our starting lineup, unless he was lined up as sort of the tight end in the punt formation. He's not an eligible receiver, obviously. Couldn't tell after everything sort of broke down where he came from out there. But it looked like he knew what he was doing out there.
Yeah, they have to rush 3 to either side of the center. They have to be outside, and the outside cornerman cannot rush, but they have to be outside of the center. Obviously, with him picking the football up like that, you have a horde of people that are legally downfield. They're going to call the illegal, well, it's both.
It's going to offset. They're going to bring that one back. As you saw. Let's get down to the sideline. Is Scott Epstein.
When the ref went to talk to the other coach, Gene Gordon, the problem was the last punt by the North team. When the outside guys rushed, Tom Keeler started yelling at the ref. What happened, they talked to Sam Roper, the outside guys can rush, but they cannot block the kick. So that's what just happened right there. They rushed, but they knew they could not block the kick. So they went up the middle, and the kicker didn't realize what was going on, so he ran for it and then threw it, and confusion all over the place.